Hey there YouTube, Tyler Parsons again with ParsonsGolfPerformance.com. Today we're looking at how you can create more power in your golf swing using just a cable cross. So stay tuned, we're going to dive into the exercises to help get you more grounded, creating more ground force and explosive power through the swing. Alright, so to start out, we have a bar. You can use obviously a band, handle, whatever you need to, okay? The wider we get it, the more I like this exercise. But we go down into our golf posture, and we're just doing a lift, okay? So we're up and across. But I want to make sure that as we get loaded, we've got a nice little turn, driving off that back leg, and we're up and over, okay? So I want to try to feel like I'm going to throw this up and through the ceiling with my left hand. That way I'm really having to push, engaging this entire side. We have our nice little rotational aspect. Staying grounded, using those feet, twist, turn as much like the golf swing as we can. We then flip and go to the other side. So here's another really good exercise for you. I've got it loaded up with our bar. I'm going to go on and grab and make sure that I'm making a nice big turn, okay? That's going to be key. From there, I'll start with my feet together. I'm going to step out so that we have our load with a big turn, driving in, nice full rotation, making sure that we stay down in that golf posture, but really drive with that trail hand. Making sure, again, especially if we're looking at a driver, a lot of times we'll see people with the upper body coming way out in front. That's obviously not what we want to do with the drive. With the driver, we're going to be in through here, behind the ball, okay? So we'll get loaded, turn slow through, and just going through and making sure that we're driving as hard as we can, producing that power, exploding off of that back foot. Do both ways to even out the body. All right, so on this one, we're going to switch the handle over, and this is going to allow me to do punches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop down into a half kneeling stance. And one of the big reasons I like the half kneeling is that I'm having to engage and I'm using my leg muscles. As I go to fire through, I'm going to have an unstable surface, so we're working a little bit on that balance, and I'm going to have to disassociate the hips from that upper body, okay? Then whenever we go to stand up and go through to do the same motion, now we feel much more grounded. We're able to explode and use that ground to create those ground forces and power we want. All right, so we're down, nice and tall, extend and drive, that upper body out and through. The best that you can, switch over, same thing on the other side. On this one, we don't need to change much of anything. I just lowered it down, we're leaving the same handle. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna get a nice little base, trying to get into my golf posture. I'm gonna try to keep it there, and we're going to do a one-arm row, and as it comes up, I'm wanting you to turn and load. But you can see as I'm turning, it's not gonna be going much past that chest. Okay, so we're going to go from here, again, really trying to drive, pulling, creating a lot of force. It's going to be extremely important that you use that lower body. You can see that legs engaging, they're wanting to squat, load, extend, really hitting that stretch shorten cycle, even though it's a back exercise, so that the more we go through, the more it's going to be like that golf swing. So starting with this one, went on and dropped it all the way to the bottom. I still have the handle. One of the big reasons I like this, again, is we're going to be using that lower body for force, and it's going to be a total body movement. But we're basically going to do a snatch, but I don't have to worry as much about a lot of you having bad form because it tends to take care of itself. So we get it so that it's basically just over. Again, watch that low back, upper back, try to stay in that golf posture. You'll do a nice little squat, extending up. And we'll do an upright row from there. So we're down and up. Really trying to drive. Use as much lower body as you can. If you're sitting there just trying to pull with the shoulder, it should be too heavy. So again, total body. Use it, create more power from the ground up.